Hipster.
First of all, let me introduce myself. Right, my name is Rich Lopez. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of KicksandTheCity.com. I hope some of y'all heard of that. If not, make sure to check it out so you can get your secret game right after this, alright? First and foremost though, I would like to thank all of you, everyone in here for joining us this beautiful summer night. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming outside. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate y'all coming out and spending the night with us. Second, and just as important, I'd like to thank the Foot Locker, a hospital by Foot Locker here in Harlem, for opening their doors and for allowing us to have this event here tonight. Give it up for Foot Locker, please. Now we are all here for the World Basketball Festival, alright? Now the World Basketball Festival is a 4-day event. Actually, you know what? Let me not call it an event, it's a 4-day takeover. One of only 3 people to have his own signature sneaker with the Jordan brand, Mr. Chris Paul. One of the newest members of the Jordan brand, Mr. Dwyane.
Enjoy my stay in New York City.
Just want to make sure.
Always.
So, honestly, before we get into anything else, something very important that we have to talk about. I heard that both of you helped the President of the United States celebrate his birthday.
We actually played against D in the first game. I think we might have won by 1 or 2.
1-1. But tell me this, was the president getting buckets though?
He called me with a crossover one time. He called me.
The president can move, man. The president can move.
He can play. And he told us before we played, don't like take it easy on him. So we played for real.
Yeah. So tell me, CP, where does that rank in the opportunities that the game has opened up to you? Where does that rank?
I mean, it's unbelievable what the game of basketball has done for us. I would have never think in a million years, first of all, that you get an opportunity to go to the White House, but to do something that we love with the President of the United States, with your brothers. You know what I mean? We was all there together and we got to experience that. And I think that's the thing about this game, about basketball, is that it transcends all age groups. And you really get a chance to express yourself. You can be a quiet person, you can be a loud person. It doesn't matter, because when you step on that court, your game has to speak for itself, and I think that's what we love about it.
So I know you both would say that you have to have that pure love of the game to be right here. No question.
No question. You just can't show up and no one. And that's what we felt. So it meant everything.
CP, what did it mean to you to bring home that gold medal? Bring it back to North Carolina, New Orleans.
Man, like I tell you, it's still like a dream to me. Like, we sitting up here in front of y'all, but it's still crazy to me that I'm even sitting here and y'all even care what I think about different things. But that experience playing with the USA team, oh man, I wish I could go back, to tell you the truth. I'm about to... This was a situation in the game. I pushed it up the court at one point. I had Dwyane on one wing. I had Braun on the other wing. I had Melo in the corner. And then I had an option of throwing the ball up to Dwight Howard for a lob, for a dunk. So think about it as a point guard, you pushing the break, and you got all these options. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, real talk. But the difference between me and that person was I was respectful. I went to class. You know what I mean? I did all the little things that you have to do. Because Dia tell you, basketball is just half the battle. There's so many different obstacles that's going to be in your way in this journey, man. And as much as you can possible, just try to keep your head on straight and work as hard as you can.
It's pearls of wisdom right there. That's real talk. So now, in addition to the World Basketball Festival, I know you're both here for the finale of the Jordan Breakfast Club. Now, the Jordan Breakfast Club, for y'all that don't know, was originally a workout program that Michael Jordan and his trainer created to keep MJ in shape. So Jordan Brand took that idea and they created a 10-week series to get young players in shape and getting that edge. Now, CP, I know your trainer was big.
That's a music festival. And I was standing there with Dwade, Rudy Gay. Dwade was like, man, you need to get on this Twitter. I ain't fooling with it. And I'm hooked. I'm hooked.
And the reason is because we get to tell our own story. We get to reach out to our fans ourselves.
We have some questions here from the audience, actually, right?
Got some questions?
Ask some questions to the audience.
What's the question?
So hold on.
They just gonna ask?
Right here? Right here.
What's your question, man?
My question is, why is it so fun in the NBA?
That's a great question. He said, why is it so fun in the NBA? For me, it's so fun in the NBA because I get an opportunity to play against the best players in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it's like for you guys. Sometimes you may have a game and you feel like you're playing against easy competition. So you're like, man, I'm gonna give him 50 tonight, I'm gonna give him 60. But it's fun for me because I know every time I step on the court, I'm playing against the best of the best. You know what I mean? So I think that's what makes the NBA fun for me.
The hardest player to play against?
Better say me.
All day, Chris Paul. No, it's so many, you know, like Chris Paul said, we're so many great players. And, you know, I mean, it's very hard to guard a Chris Paul because he got an engine that never stops. He's going to keep coming at you on both ends of the floor. So you got to try to keep up with him. It's very hard to guard, well, I don't have to no more, but unless we're in practice, but it's very hard to guard LeBron. He's like a
Who's the best basketball player in the world?
all of us, everybody. We all get an opportunity to play in the NBA, so it's 400 and something players, and they all the best in the NBA. It's not one over the other.
Alright, so before I let y'all go, first CP, what should we expect from Chris Paul this year out there in the court?
Just gotta wait and see, man. I gotta understand, I only played 45 games last year. So I'm hungry. I'm fiending. I'm fiending for a basketball game. Just know that. Just know that.
Now, Dwyane, what should we expect from Dwyane this year in the court?
Well, I mean, the same thing. You know, I'm consistent, man. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna play my heart out. You know, every night. I'm gonna play every night like, you know, this is my last game. Or I'll play every night like this is someone's first time getting an opportunity to see an NBA player play. So, you know, we all try to win every ball game we play. But I try not to take too many plays off. I try to just understand that this game can be taken away from you at any moment. So I'm not going to leave with anything. I'm going to leave this game and hopefully I gave it everything.
It's chip time. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time please for Dwyane Wade and Chris Paul.